All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I might get some heat for this one. Looking on my YouTube homepage, I saw that Deftones had dropped a new single a couple days ago. I guess they've got a new album coming out, and then they dropped the official music video for their single "My Mind Is a Mountain." Um, I have never made it an active point in my life to listen to Deftones. Everybody I grew up with, a lot of my high school friends listened to Deftones, had Deftone t-shirts, listened to them all the time. That was like one of their favorite things. I was one of those go against the grain kind of people, and if somebody liked something, I typically shied away from it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it an active point to go ahead and start my Deftones journey. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is Deftones' "My Mind Is a Mountain." Let's get into it. I definitely dig the intro and kind of like the is this what you would classify as shoegaze? I still haven't figured out what shoegaze is in its entirety. I just know a lot of artists say that they're shoegaze, but it's got like all of the artists that I've reacted to that say shoegaze, it's got like a shoegazy feel to it, in my opinion. Oh, dude's got some fucking pipes on him. These guys have been around since what, like the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. So they've been at this since before I was born, if I'm correct. See, now listening to them and hearing them, it makes me feel like there are a lot of artists out there that are doing or have been inspired by Deftones. Because like I said, I'm pretty certain these guys have been around since before I was born. Again, I've never made it an active point to listen to any of their music. So this is very interesting, and a lot of things are kind of aligning in my head right now. I love how almost calm and groovy this is, but it's still got that touch of heaviness in there that like keeps my mind engaged. I can relax to this. Okay. I loved that. That was groovy as fuck. Yeah, I think I can be a fan of this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Deftones and their newest single, My Mind is a Mountain. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't know who Deftones are. Like I said, I grew up hearing their name 1.5 million times. It's just not something that I actively sought to listen to. Do I feel like I missed out on something? Yeah, probably. They have a sound that I really like. And I feel like there are a lot of newer artists now listening to their sound that I feel like have been inspired by Deftones. At least in my small but humble opinion when it comes down to this. Um, I like the song. It's heavy and calming at the same time, and it's something I could put on in the background and maybe like edit my videos, or you're on a long drive on the highway and this is like something that I would put on. It's just got enough to like keep my attention engaged that I could rock out to, and it's calming at the same time. I was definitely a big fan. I love his voice. I don't know the lead singer's name. This is something I'll look into a little bit so I can get a little bit more involved, and I think I will continue to react to Deftones, and I'll probably start from like the very beginning. And if you guys have any recommendations, please do let me know. Again, forgive me, I know I'm probably gonna catch some heat in the comments, but it's like I said, it's just not something that I actively sought to listen to. The drums, I could hear the bass coming through, the guitar was fantastic. I think it's good. And I want to say that I'm a Deftones fan, but this is the first song that I've listened to, so I'll hold off on that until I react to more of their music. But if you guys like what Deftones is putting out, I'm gonna leave a link to their profile and a link to the song down in the description, so you can check this new single out for yourself. If you like what your boys putting out on the channel, hit us with a like, hit us with a sub. Join the Banger Plaza family, because we do a lot of reactions here, and I am in the studio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, baby. Anyway, guys, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.